Hey there, David Gardner here, and in this video I have a couple updates for 2024 in the beginning of the year with LiveGood and some of their products, compensation plans, and one of the possible combination that you could add in the ability to have auto ship. One of the best things about LiveGood is that they do not have a mandatory auto ship. You can buy when you want and whenever you decide to actually buy, but now they are giving you the option so that you don't have to ever worry about overlapping or forgetting and running out of your product. So I want to talk about that. So before I had and there's a link down to the original one below this video on the original compensation plan with the 6 ways to earn income, and now they have added a 7th way, and we'll get to that 7th way in just a minute. But the original was fast start commission. So anytime you sponsored someone that became a member and an affiliate into LiveGood, you were going to earn 50% of that fee. And what that amounted to was a $25 commission, because the person is going to pay a one-time $40 setup fee to become an affiliate. You earn 50% of that, or $20. And then the monthly fee is $9.95. Again, you're going to earn 50% of that, or an additional $5. Add those two together, you get $25 every time someone becomes an affiliate and a member. If they just became a member, if they only wanted the membership, then you're only going to earn that $5, not the other additional $20. So just keep that in mind. Now, that 50% here goes across anyone, regardless of where you are at, whether you're an unranked member, it's in your first person, or if you're a bronze, silver, gold, platinum, or diamond. Anyone that you bring in on your first level, you are going to earn 50% of that. Now, let's say you sponsor someone and they then sponsor someone, they're going to earn 50%. So that would be their first level, but that person would now become on your second level. So once you get to the rank of bronze, you now earn 10% in the people that are in your second level. So of that, $50, the 40 plus the 10, you're going to earn 10% of that, or you're going to earn 4 plus an additional 1. So you're going to earn $5 on someone that was brought in by someone else. Okay, so every person that's in your second level, you're going to earn an additional $5 commission. And as you can see, that continues to go down. The higher you rank, the more levels deep you start to earn those percentages. So that's the first way you can earn commissions. The second way is the team growth, massive amount, doesn't matter where they are. Notice 2.5% all the way down. So basically you're looking at a quarter per person starting the second month, because again, that first month went towards the sponsor's commission. Every point after that, every single person, regardless of whether you brought them in and sponsored them or someone else did, as long as they are in your team and they're part of the team growth, you earn a quarter on every single person, which starts to really, really generate a lot of additional income, not only on this first part when it's your own size, but the second part, which is number 3, the third way you can earn money, is the matching check bonuses. So let's say, again, you sponsored someone and they also have people that were below them. So not only do you get the whole group that's below you, but individually you have these little pockets of people that you maybe sponsored, and they start to have growth underneath them. Because you sponsored them, you're going to earn a 50% check match on everything they make. So it starts to compound and starts to get really, really nice. Down generational levels, there's generational matching depending on how you're ranked, and so it continues to get very, very nice and lucrative. And every month my matching check bonus has always been bigger and continued to get bigger than my regular bonus, because again, I have multiple matches because I've been very active and I've actually sponsored quite a few people. At the time of this filming, I've sponsored over 60 people. And a good half of them, or more than half of them, are still active a year later. And that point being is that I'm able to earn additional income from the efforts of some of the others, but also because of that compounding nature of that team growth, because I've sponsored those people and they have smaller little groups below them. The fourth one you can do, obviously, is retail commissions. And it looks very similar to the other chart. The 50% is not 50% of the price, but it's 50% of the difference between retail price and member price. So let's say the member price was $15 and the retail price was $25. That's a difference of $10. Obviously, you're going to earn a 50% commission of that, or $5. And that actually can get higher and higher. Notice there's also generational matches down. So if someone on my second generation, so my first generation, I'm obviously earning that 50% difference. But if I sponsor someone who then makes a sale And again, if it was a $10 difference, their sponsor would get the $5, but I'm getting an additional dollar because 10% of that difference would be a dollar, 5% would be 50 cents. So, it doesn't seem like a lot, but over time, and as the company continues to grow, those numbers will continue to build up and compound over time. Again, that's the fourth way you can earn commissions. The fifth way is called the influencer bonus. Let's say you start to proactively, talk to people about the company and the products, and you're starting to sell a lot of product every month. If you sell over $2,500 in product every month, you get a bump. So instead of a 50% difference between retail and wholesale, it is a 60% difference. Okay, obviously, if you can sell even more, let's say you are a massive influencer and you can sell a lot just by doing things through your, let's say, your YouTube channel, your TikTok, Instagram, so on and so forth, or maybe you have a huge email list. If you have $50,000 or more, that bumps all the way up to 100%. So if there's a $10 difference between every one, you're going to earn $10. So again, that is on the difference when it is a retail purchase. Okay, so these are people that are not going to be members. It's on the retail purchases in comparison to the member prices. And the last original one that they had when the company was launched was the Diamond Pool bonus. So 2% of all sales that the company makes is going to be split amongst the Diamond members. So it's basically some profit sharing. The Crown Diamond, which is another one they added to this part a few months back, is an additional 0.5% of all sales. So when I'm filming this, there are, 2 Crown Diamonds, and I believe maybe there's 50 or 60 diamonds at least, but there's only, I believe, 2 Crown Diamonds, and their checks are, close to $100,000 a month, just based on that individual sharing of the profits from the whole company. So those were the original 6, and I'm going to go into the website because now they are promoting a 7th way. And so the first one we mentioned already, the weekly fast start commissions, but we now have, we have the matrix commissions. We talked about that. We have the matching bonuses, talked about that. And the retail commissions, talked about that one as well. The new one is this one here listed as number 5 inside the members area called the customer acquisition bonus. And so it looks very similar to the retail sale spread, but what it's based on 10%. Now before, members, we were not earning commissions on member purchases. The membership really is the product, and a lot of what you're earning is on the product compared to a retail sale. So if you have members that just join, when they make their first order, okay, so when you enroll a new member and they take their first order, 10% of that is going to be shared and spread out amongst the members on your team. And so 50% of that will go to you, and then again, very similar, 10% could be on the second level, 5%, so on and so forth. So if someone comes in and makes a $200 order on their first, like they just joined, so you have the commission, obviously, from them joining, the $20 and the $5, but now let's say they went and bought, $200 worth of product, they're going to take 10% of that amount, and they're going to split it up based on this new chart here. And so that would obviously amount to, $20, $10 would go to you, whatever, $2 again would go to the next line, and it would continue to pass up through generations. So it's very nice that they've added that in, just making LiveGood even better, that they're continuing to share out. Now, on their Firestarter Fridays and on their Thursday night trainings, I believe they most recently mentioned, that they're paying out about 85% in commissions based on everything, because of obviously, if you think about, people that are coming in, the membership prices, and they're not having much of, a margin between the price of the products and how much they have to charge for the products versus what they bought the products for, and the research that they're putting into it, management of the, website, so on and so forth. So they are actually putting a lot of the money back into the commissions, back into the members, back into the affiliates. So it is something to consider. It might not be very high ticket, and maybe that's not for you, but if you're looking to make, 50 to 100 or maybe even up to $1,000 extra a month, there's a very possible chance as you grew your team over time that could easily happen with LiveGood as we continue to grow. Right now, we just passed 1 million members. The outlook is to at least double it, if not triple it, by the end of 2024 as we continue to grow exponentially, especially as we continue to provide more products, sales, and the start to increase. More people start to know about it. They want to find out about it, and things will continue. And so one of the other things that they did, and as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, one of the key things that makes LiveGood different is obviously the lower price in the products. So if that bottle, like for example, if we're looking at some of these bottles here, the Super Greens, it's a 30-day sample of Super Greens. It only costs $18 for a member, and I believe it's $26 for non-members, where other companies might be charging $50 to $60 to $80 more just for that same product. So you can actually go in, if you click on the shop button, you can actually go in and see the difference in those prices. So if we actually go down to the Super Greens, and you can do this for any one of these products, if we click Learn More, you actually see a comparison between them and some other major companies and what those other companies charge. So if we scroll down, so Organifi and Athletic Greens AGI1, so from $20, if we round that up to $100, you're saving 81%. There's a big difference there in the same amount of material. So you're still getting a 30-day supply with this company or with LiveGood or with another company, and we have certified organics. We have our certificates of analysis. If you go to the bottom of any of the web pages, way over here at the very bottom, certificates of analysis, you can actually see all the things that have been tested. On every page, there's also reviews. We have testimonials. There may be some videos on some of these pages on how to best use it or when to best use it. And again, we have this ability where the company might be paying $8 to $10 to make this, and so they're not making a lot, especially when some of this is going out into commissions and paying other things as well. So the company is not making a lot of money. Obviously they are, and they should. Okay, they should be making some money, but it's not like they're charging $100 just to pay someone $50 and make you a really, really lucrative business right off the bat, and you maybe feel guilty and uncomfortable charging your friends and family $100 for something that they can get for $20 that's just as good, if not better, because it's been organically certified and is using high quality material. So something to consider.